Thutha wa gĩkuũ kĩa magigi na thoni nyingĩ kĩa mũtungatĩri wa Catholic wĩtagwo Father Karis, rĩu nake Father ũrĩa wĩ ngumo nene gũkũ nenda-inĩ ũgwĩtwo Father CK Kinyua nĩeyumĩrĩtie na Kwanîka maũndũ matiganĩte megiĩ atungatĩri a kanitha wa Catholic, na akiugĩte atĩ nĩma nĩ kũrĩ gĩkundi kĩa amwe ao arĩa maregenyũkĩte kĩmĩtugo makeingĩria waganu-inĩ na mĩtugo-inĩ ya ũrathoni, kuona nĩ kũrĩ arĩa meingĩragia mĩhĩtwa-inĩ ya kwaga kuonana kĩmwĩrĩ, mateharĩirie na matathingatĩte wega kĩrĩra gĩa kanitha, na kwoguo magekora nĩ maunire watho. Ĩndĩ CK akoiga atĩ acio mehagia handũ-inĩ hao o ene na thoni cia wĩhia wao itiagĩrĩire gũkuithio kanitha wothe wa Gatholeki ona kana ahunjia othe, kuona nĩ kũrĩ angĩ aingĩ mũno marũmĩtie mĩhĩtwa yao, ona gũtuĩka gĩkũyũ-inĩ gũkĩragwo atĩ kĩamĩa kĩmwe atĩ ciamĩa ciothe. Father arakĩandĩkire ndũmĩrĩri horeru harĩa rũrenda-inĩ rwake rwa Facebook, arakiuga atĩ the falling of a Catholic priest, another one from the heart of a Catholic priest. Priests are human beings capable of falling into sin. It is true that the sins and omissions of priests today have brought trouble upon the faithful. We have been through a period during which too many priests have been rebellious, unfaithful to church teachings, slothful, unprepared to preach, unprayerful, and irreverent. Some have even been guilty of grave sins and violations of their state in life. In addition, far too many priests and religious have left the sacred call they agreed to live for life. All of this has resulted to many troubles for the faithful. Some are discouraged and angry. Most are poorly catechized and ill-informed on critical moral issues. Many are confused by priests and bishops who have openly dissented from church teachings, who do not listen to God or take to heart his teachings and stand in awe of his name. Of importance to note, however, is that we have thousands of priests living such holy lives, committed and faithful to their calling. When a priest falls, let's not forget the many lives he has touched in his ministry. No priest who sins on behalf of others or the Holy Catholic Church. Criticism is allowed, but passing judgment upon priests is not. As the saying goes, to criticize someone or someone's work is to put a wreath upon it, and that is a good thing. But to judge a person belonging to the clergy, to judge in a context where everyone tends to criticize precisely because the clergy are the ones who emanate the power and grace of God, and everyone points at them all the time, well, let us not forget they are human too. Moreover, they have the possibility to save themselves more easily than you because they have the grace and the church mysteries and work stroke duties than have been given to them. And last but not least, they must have some conscience too, don't you think? And good people, let me tell you this, no clergyman becomes so without the will of God. God directs such a person's life. He loves them. They are his sons, flaws, omissions, and commissions notwithstanding. But we are going back to our earlier point. We tend to criticize everyone else but ourselves. When a priest falls, the whole world talks, but when he baptizes, teaches, and heals, the world keeps quiet. Think about it when you go up there and meet Christ, and it is shown that you judged the priest, that he did that instead of the other, or whatever, things of that sort. So, what you did was to judge the priest's deeds and movements through life, and that is a big mistake. Good people, I am telling you this once again, no matter what sort of cup you drink your wine from, whether it's crystal or pottery, it's still wine that you are drinking. One drinks wine from the holy chalice, which contains the holy blood and body of our Savior, because it is not the priest's worthiness that is responsible for the wonderful transformations that take place then when the wine changes into the holy blood and the bread into the holy body of Christ, but God's grace. So, Whether he is unworthy or unworthy, the priest's work depends on grace, not on anything else. So don't rush to judge him because you are making an enormous mistake. And here I must get back to a previous question. You should not judge anyone, not even some terrible murderer, let alone a priest. Why should you intrude in his life so? You will be condemned much more seriously because of that. You have come to Christ. Pray to the Christ to help him. My dear good people, I repeat, we are responsible for all the mistakes that are done in this world. We are personally responsible for them, every one of us there. So we must have this attitude of sacrifice because the mystery of man's salvation for every one of us is carried out on the cross. What we should understand from that is that the cross is the earth's greatest gift of the greatest utility from Father. CK, your priest and servant. Please pray for us. Priests always remain eternally blessed. Oh my God. Giri for trasa senia musanene kwa kumaha dhini wa YouTube. Yuko rinangi tiyo tuke wa subscribe, share na comment kedo wa video ino na dukariga niro nego turumirila dhini wa TikTok na Facebook musanene ko jita musanene kiwiga tu.